Hello, travelers. Talking about this big boat, the USS Eldridge, known as it was the Philadelphia Experiment, it's called. Pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. Let's learn about it. Let's talk about it. It's in October 1943. Apparently there was some really weird stuff the government was doing. And this boat, the USS Eldridge, was what was up. They put all kinds of stuff, generators and stuff on it in 1943, to claim that the goal was to have it invisible, right? But then it ended up time traveling. It left Philadelphia, showed up in Virginia 10 minutes earlier in Virginia than when it left in Philly, and then it came back to Philly, and it's just weird. And that's the picture you saw. The crew apparently was infused to the ship, and they couldn't they were just in agony. That's the story anyway. It's pretty creepy. They made a movie about it. Where is it? Yeah, the Philadelphia Experiment. They made a movie about it. But basically, let's dig into this thing and see what's going on with this USS Eldridge, this time travel thing. Is it real? Is it real? The Philadelphia Experiment was an alleged event claimed to have been witnessed by an ex-merchant mariner, a mariner named Carl M. Allen, at the United States Navy's Philadelphia Naval Shipyard in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, United States, sometime around October 28th, 1943. Allen described an experiment where the U.S. Navy attempted to render invisible the destroyer escort USS Eldridge, and the bizarre results that followed. They were trying to just go invisible to fight the enemy, but weird shit happened. The story first surfaced in late 1955 when Allen sent a book full of handwritten things. What? Okay, so I guess this guy way later wrote a book, not too much later. Not too far, 12 years later. Navy Research Organization, and a little later a series of letters making further claims to a UFO book writer, which was the book I glanced at first. This book, The Case for the UFO, Unidentified Flying Objects. M.K. Jessup. People love this. For all the UFO nut people, they loved it. Let's go back to the boat. Allen's account of the event is widely understood to be a hoax. Not even real. Several different and sometimes contradictory versions of the alleged experiment have circulated over the years in paranormal literature and popular movies, like the one we're looking at right now. The U.S. Navy maintains that no such experiment was ever conducted. Of course the government be like, yeah, we're not messing with time travel or invisibility. I don't know what you're talking about. We went to lunch. It was a nice day in Philly. So, I know what you guys are talking about. The U.S. Navy, they say it didn't happen. That the details of the story contradict well-established facts about USS Eldridge, and the physics the experiment is claimed to be based on is non-existent. Guys being fused into the fucking ship? Is that real? Is this real? Oh, that's creepy. That's burnt charcoal. That's what happens when you burn the bacon. Man. They're like, it didn't happen. Yeah, it originated in late 1955 when he put the book out. The commenters referred to each other as gypsies. Commenters. What? And discussed two different types of people living in outer space. Their text contained of non-standard use, capitalization, and punctuation. You're talking about the book. $1957. So they're saying it disappeared and ended up in Virginia and then came back to Philly, and then the guys were infused, but then other people were like, it was at New York the whole time. But bottom line is the government was doing crazy shit in 1943 in October there in Philly. There's a lot of here on that UFO book. Guys just, it looks like, kept making books and films about this thing because they were obsessed. The historian Mike Dash notes that many authors who publicized the Philadelphia Experiment story after that of Jessup appear to have conducted little or no research of their own. Through the late 1970s, for example, Allende, Allen, was often described as mysterious and difficult to locate. But Goldman determined Allen's identity after only a few telephone calls. Oh, fucking Merlin on the phone lines, huh? Others speculate that much of the key literature emphasizes dramatic embellishment rather than whatever that word is, rather than pertinent research, whatever that means. I think it means like rather than like facts. Berlitz and Moore's account of the story, The Philadelphia Experiment, Project Invisibility, claimed to include factual information, such as transcripts of an interview with a scientist involved in the experiment, but their work has also been criticized for plagiarizing key story elements from the novel Thin Air, which was published a year earlier. Jesus, it's like a publishing war with these guys. They're like, it's my idea, it's your idea, it's his idea, it's real, it's fake. Everybody's just trying to make money off it. This isn't far from my house, guys. You know? This is like 80 years ago. The Office of Naval Research stated in September 1996, ONR, Office of Naval Research, the ONR, has never conducted investigations on radar invisibility, either in 1943 or at any other time. Sounds suspicious. I'm pretty sure they'd be curious. Pointing out that the ONR was not established until 1946. It denounces the accounts of the Philadelphia experiment as complete science fiction. What? They're like, yeah, it was 3 years after that, actually. You can say anything. People won't know. People don't know. It's like... Guys, there's a shit ton of books on this. There's a lot of books. I kind of want to watch the movie, though. Right? This looks cool. Michael Parr. Nancy Allen. The experiment that should have never happened 41 years ago is still going on. I could make this movie again. And just keep switching this number. What does that say? This is cool. That's a cool picture. He's like a firefighter, spaceman, scuba diver. He's a firefighter diver. That's cool. Thing fucking disappeared, man. They came back like charred bacon. It's like Army of Darkness. Did this happen? Is this real? Let me know in the comments what you guys think below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that stuff they say. You know, ding dang boom, ring my bell, baby. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out if this is real. Jesus.